My name is Rob Carpenter. I'm a solutions consultant with MasterControl, and today we're going to be talking about the Supplier module. When it comes to supplier quality management, MasterControl provides a number of modules that completely integrate, that give you the tools you need in order to manage your suppliers, the audits around those suppliers, the risk files related to the suppliers, even documenting the different specifications that the suppliers build and provide products to you based on those specifications approved in MasterControl. A key component of that will be to maintain and document any events or deviations that those suppliers are a part of, and also be able to produce supplier scorecards or supplier ratings related to each one of those suppliers. Many of these functions are done within your organization already, but are not integrated. So instead of disparate spreadsheets that keep track of your approved vendor list, as well as your specifications that may be in a file folder or a file drawer somewhere, or the audits that you have conducted against the supplier being in another folder in another file cabinet, with MasterControl, they are fully integrated with each other. So from a supplier, I would be able to see what are the specifications and parts and materials and services that those specifications are built to that supplier provides. In addition to that, I would be able to see the audits that have been conducted against that supplier, including their initial assessment and any recertification audits that we've done. I'd also be able to view the supplier's risk file, which we've used to identify the hazards that supplier introduces into our quality system, the mitigating strategy around those hazards, and also the reassessment of that hazard and the risk of that hazard after that mitigating action has been performed. All of those hazards would roll up into the risk file for that specific supplier, and we can give that supplier an overall risk score. Integrating with that risk score and the supplier then would be the audit module, and that risk score can drive the frequency at which we conduct that audit against that supplier. Feeding into the quality events, the deviations, the corrective and preventative actions that have been issued against that supplier, that may also be used to identify that risk score for the supplier. And as that supplier is involved in more and more quality events over a period of time, we may choose to lower or raise that risk score against the supplier, again affecting the frequency at which we conduct an audit. While each of these modules can operate independent of each other, MasterControl can connect all of the pieces that are being done manually now within your organization into a single cohesive supplier quality management system. In addition to that, there may be times that we need to invite that supplier into a specification change. Or when we've identified an observation against that supplier, we need to collect their response. We don't want to do that through paper means trying to go to an electronic system. So instead of collecting paper responses or emailing a new specification to a supplier just for them to provide their feedback and review of that specification, MasterControl provides a feature called Guest Connect, where we can invite in a contact from that supplier directly into the MasterControl interface in a very secure mechanism. They would be able to review and offer any edits that they have against a specification, contract, quality agreement, whatever document type it is, but they would be able to be invited in via their email address. The same goes for being able to be invited into the audit workspace to respond to a observation. The Guest Connect feature provides a very secure mechanism for a contact at the supplier to be brought in and eliminate the need for you to collect paper or distribute paper to the supplier. There may be other systems or other databases that you're already using, and we can integrate with other databases through our external links and APIs. So in addition to being able to approve a vendor in MasterControl, we may need to push those approved vendors out of MasterControl into your ERP system. As we approve specifications or make changes to specifications, those new revs of specifications may need to be pushed into that information. We may need to pull a list of suppliers to even get approved and to start that approved vendor list from an external database. External links and APIs allow us to push and pull data between the MasterControl database and any third-party database to integrate the systems where it makes sense. To learn more about Master Control's products and services, please visit us at mastercontrol.com or call us at 1-800-825-9117.